Greater DFW area. Let's get underway with our chief meteorologist, Larry Mowry, starting our team coverage tonight on what's coming. Larry?
Yeah, we're starting to see the precipitation pick up a little bit across our western areas, and even here in Tarrant County, we're seeing a little spotted drizzle develop here up near North Richland Hills down towards the mid-cities. This is mainly just rain. Temperatures still a degree or two above freezing from Meacham Airport in North Fort Worth to DFW, where it's 34. Up around the Alliance Airport, though, it's still at the freezing mark at 32 degrees. But no problems with that little batch of light drizzle coming our way. Out to the west, though, look at this. This is a large area of freezing rain and even some sleet. Temperatures in the mid to upper 20s out here to the west, and that's where we're already seeing problems from Breckenridge down towards Abilene. Now, temperatures are coldest out here to the west, some areas in the 20s. To the east, we're in the upper 30s, and this is what I expect overnight tonight. Winter weather advisory for us here in Dallas and Fort Worth. Winter storm warning out to the west. And in terms of impacts, there will be virtually no impact from this winter event for the eastern half of North Texas. It'll just be a cold rain. Here in Dallas and Fort Worth and through much of the Metroplex, it'll be probably just a minor impact. Maybe a few slick spots on the bridges and overpasses first thing tomorrow morning. Out to the west, a moderate to high impact, and then an extreme impact out here in our western areas from Jacksboro to Graham down towards Breckenridge. That's where temperatures are coldest, and that's also where the heaviest precipitation will fall during the overnight hours. Let's take a closer look at Fort Worth, though. In the morning, patchy ice, especially in the northern part of the city and the northern part of the county, too, at 7, 8, and 9 o'clock in the morning. Then we'll slowly warm above freezing by late in the morning. In Dallas, a few hours early in the morning will be right around the freezing mark, 32 at 7 and at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then we'll tick above freezing as we head towards mid to late morning, with steady rain continuing, though, off and on through much of the day tomorrow. Coming up, we'll take a closer look at some other cities around North Texas, give you hour-by-hour forecast for those areas, and talk more about the potential for some icing in those western counties in just a couple of moments.
Okay, Larry, we'll talk then. As we join you on the air tonight, there's a whole new layer of protection. On to our chief meteorologist, Larry Mowry. They've got the windstorm to deal with. We got rain and possible freezing rain on the way, Larry.
And it's already freezing rain out in our western areas as we speak. And I want to show you a little large view across the state. And you can see the precipitation just blossoming here in the past couple of hours across central Texas and just to our southwest. That's what's heading our way. And we're already starting to see a little light drizzle here in the metro area. I'll switch over to our live CBS 11 Doppler radar. And if you look closely here on the north side of Dallas near Addison, up towards University Park and near Love Field, we're starting to see some light drizzle and light rain. Temperature still above freezing. At Love, it's 35. At Addison, it's 35. At DFW, it's 34. We are at freezing, though, at the Alliance Airport, and up into parts of Denton County, starting to see a little light freezing rain. But where temperatures are 32 degrees or warmer, there's no problems on the roadways at this time. And even down to our south and east, we've got light rain developing here in Athens and Corsicana. It's out here to the west where temperatures are in the mid to upper 20s, where we're already having issues from Breckenridge down towards Abilene across Eastland, then moving into Palo Pinto County, starting to see that moderate freezing rain push in from the west. There's the freezing line. That won't change a whole lot overnight tonight. It will start to drift a little bit farther to the east, though, maybe about another 30 miles or so as we go through the night tonight. That's why Dallas and Fort Worth are under a winter weather advisory, because that freezing line will inch to the east just a little bit. And there could be some elevated surfaces like bridges and overpasses that get a little bit icy overnight tonight and first thing tomorrow morning. Out here to the west, where the winter storm warning's in effect, that's where conditions will be much worse and significant ice problems out there in our western areas. And this is a forecast model which shows the precipitation. I think that pink line will be a little farther to the east, including parts of the Metroplex, as we go through the early morning tomorrow. But then as we head into the afternoon, everybody will transition to rain, and that transition will probably happen a little sooner here in the metro area. Mid to late morning is when it'll switch to just all rain, and then we'll have steady light rain at times through the afternoon tomorrow, even into the evening. So let's look at the impact zones. By tomorrow morning, areas to the east, this area I've shaded in light green, it'll be just a cold rain through the entire night. So really no impact here, just a cold rain as temperatures stay above 32 degrees. A closer view across Dallas, southern Collin County, Rockwell County, over towards Kaufman County, and you folks down in Ellis County. In this area, I expect temperatures between about 30 and 35 degrees. That would mean just minor impacts on some of the isolated spots on bridges and overpasses, might become a little bit icy first thing in the morning tomorrow. Now for the western part of the Metroplex and the northern part of the Metroplex from Denton to Fort Worth down towards the Cleburne area, temperatures will be a couple of degrees colder, 28 to 33 degrees. So a minor to moderate impact in this area with a slightly greater chance of seeing some slick spots on bridges and overpasses in this area I've highlighted in blue. And then as you move west of that area, that's where the impacts become greater. Temperatures will be between 25 and 28 degrees here with high impact in this area, icy roads, bridges and overpasses, and then very dangerous travel even farther to the west out towards Breckenridge, Eastland and Abilene. That's where temperatures will be 20 to 26 degrees with an extreme impact, and ice accumulation could be anywhere from a quarter inch to a half inch of ice accumulation on everything out this way overnight tonight. And temperatures are going to be really important for us as we go through the night, and especially first thing tomorrow morning. Meteorologist Jeff Jameson has an hour-by-hour look at some of those cities across the area.
Yeah, you talked a lot about Dallas-Fort Worth, Larry. Let's talk about Denton, a little bit farther north, of course, so the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Temperatures in the upper 20s tomorrow morning from between 7 and 9 a.m. That's when icy patches are likely in Denton. Anytime you get that temperature in the upper 20s, that's when we have more of an ice issue. Cleburne, south of the Metroplex, 7 to 8 a.m. Some icy spots are likely. Gainesville, well to the north of the Metroplex, you'll be colder in the morning and a longer period with numerous icy spots between 7 and 10. And if we go out west to Mineral Wells tomorrow morning, this is where the significant icing is likely in that winter storm warning area with temperatures in the mid to upper 20s for about 5 hours tomorrow morning when you wake up for New Year's Day. Larry?
Yeah, so we're going to watch those temperatures closely overnight tonight and first thing tomorrow morning. If you see temperatures in the 28-degree range where you live first thing in the morning, you can expect some problems on the roadways. So rain coming our way through the day tomorrow. Temperatures are going to stay in the 30s. 30s all day on Friday with more rain. And then Saturday will warm up a little bit after some rain in the morning, then dry but chilly Sunday through Wednesday of next week. We're back in a moment.